Hi guys, and welcome back to Captive Industry. Well, I'm just checking how this is doing. Not too bad. They're going down slowly. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Right, what I want to do today. Well, first of all, let's get. We have to do. We won't get this done today. I want to copy. I'm going to put a row of them. Just roughly place these for. We got that. They're going to be more than that. That's just rough placemat. We've got to do them. Which again, like I said, on that where we've got it looping through. I think it's 3 times, or is it 4? We'll have one row that go through all of them. We'll be doing that, not this episode. Do I want to put that on? If I can get away with that on, I think we can. That might as well be building the stock up. Then we've got to sort out how we're going to move it. That's another job done. I want to increase my paper production. Paper. You here. I want to upgrade that to next level. That takes wood chips, limestone. We're going to have to watch our wood. I have put another forestry in just now. They're working on that there. And I did buy some logs in. And I've actually started that going again. They should be... Yeah, they're cutting and planting there. This one's planting, and I've set one if he's getting over here to cut that area. That's that done. Everything else is just building up. Just letting it build up. I might put the rocket launch here. Right, that's that done. We are also going to put in, and where I'm going to put it, I haven't got a clue. Is it on? But offices. Do an office 2 now. We're not going to be doing this today, but let's. Where we're gonna. They really need to be around here somewhere. And we've got to get supplies into them. So let's just... That's going to be in our way there. Let's just place it there for now. And then we know we've got to... I don't like it there. It's going to go somewhere over here. Let's place him there. It's going to go somewhere down here. We do want to work on the food today. And we have just... Power. Now, power, I have just turned off. This smokestack. Turning back on. Which tells me I need to work on this. I'll do that offline because I've been messing about. Yeah, there's a power back now. So we've got a problem on this extraction. Okay, it might be too much going through the one pipe. See if that power comes back, because everything's going to be stopping if it doesn't. Yeah, they're gearing up now. Speed it up. There we go. It's back up on power. Just about. Let everything kick in and what we've got built. Right, that looks like it's steady. That we don't need there, but I'm just going to leave him there. I keep adding, which is adding to the power. I keep adding to there every now and then. This is working. Remember I was saying about, oh, products are full, is it going out? I did see it go out. It must be maintenance is full, which it's waiting for maintenance to come in. They're coming along. Could get them. Ooh. Get that one done. I'll have to move that conveyor belt. Okay, they can stay like that. What I want to work on today is mainly the food. And here, right. We need to get another substation in. Household goods, I've just increased, they're coming through. Household appliances are coming up. I've only just increased the production. It's this food I want to work on. And the first is chicken feed, because I've added more chickens here. I don't think that's going to handle it. So what I want to do, I'm going to pause it while I do it, because every time it's not running, it's saving it going down too much. Right, I want to copy. That's taking the waste chicken feed when it's running. Right, at the minute we've got a priority out on that way. So that is there for any excess, which I don't think we're going to get. What I do is copy him. What is he level? Oh, I'll put a new one in. Oh, a level 2 mixer. I'm going to put him here. And we're going to use the grain we've got coming in to make animal feed. What else is it? Just grain and animal feed, right. Can I get him in that space there? Not quite. Okay, we've got space. Let's put him there. So we're going to have animal feed, which is a U-shaped conveyor. Punch it from that one into there. Then the animal feed out is going to go into there, and that is going to feed up on the conveyor, which we've got set up to our animal feed here, because that is getting low, because I've added 3 of these and that is going down. And I don't know if any of you remember, that was always full. Right, so we want to get that built, that built, and that built for one. Let's make sure that runs. Should start producing animal there we go, that's going. That's giving us animal feed. Might just ease it down a bit on our bread, and look how full that is. Yeah, no, I was looking at the wrong. Got excess there if we need it. Yeah, there's a balancer there. And if we can upgrade that, that's better. We'll upgrade that one as well while we're here. Right, we'll keep an eye on. That's a nice steady flow there. And that's feeding through. And that should, in a few minutes... Whoa, that is close timing. We're going to have to keep an eye on that animal feed. We might make some more and put some more in there. I was just making sure that that was coming through there. Yeah, we'll have to watch our wheat. Well, with these being basically stopped, we should be okay there. And that should stop any going over to here. As you can see, we've got some coming in still. I should stop that with a bit of luck. Yeah, that's going okay. That's feeding in there, and with the others coming in. Right, so we're not going to get any more chickens for a while. And these are all full. Right, that's one done. And power is... flicking on and off. Right, next one. We did solve... the fruit, vegetables. That is dropping, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. I am building a slope here when it decides to get to work again. Okay, I always have trouble on these slopes. Let's try from that way. What I want to do is move these conveyors down this way. and tidy all this up. And I also want to tidy this up at some stage. I might move them over to here. Right, next one. We've got... Right, chickens are done. That is building up. Tofu. Let's have a look what the... Eggs are coming up, so... Tofu. That is being made here. Soya beans. Just getting my... Oh, we got a load of soya beans in there, so... Here's where I've left myself very little room. Yeah, he's got some going to there, but now the belt's built up, I could actually shut that down for a while. We're not actually using them, but it's there when we're ready. I've left myself awkward here, haven't I, for building. Yeah, this is all part of this build. I can see the problems I get. And then I know what I'm going to do the next time to improve it. Let's get 2 more of you in. It'll give me a little bit more space. You got plenty in there. Where's your input? Input's there. Alright, I think we can get away with another one. If not, we'll be increasing. Right, so you want water. We'll do the pipe, the Right, so we want flat and... Is that flat alright? It's a U-shaped conveyor. So take from you. You can go into there. Into there. Can I get... Is there an upgrade on them? No. So we want... What we're going to do? Sulfur. I've done it. Awkward. Can I get sulfur down? I should really stop and rebuild. Rebuild all this. Try that again. That's what okay. I'm not using that bit there. It's a mess, I know. And then you Go into there. And can I pinch one off there? I'm going to rebuild this, I think. Yeah, it's going to get a mess there. We can do better. We can do better. Right, get rid of all that lot. Right, I'll just go cancel. Cancel. Because I've not got it running, that's why it's not going. Right. Let's copy that. Give yourself a bit of workspace. We're going to put 4 in. Copy. One, 2, 3, 4. Right. We can fit that into there with a little bit of jigging about, moving a few pipes, and then we can have everything feed from the back and feed into the front. That's why I put that there. So you are feeding through there. You're going to come down. Right. Pause. You come out. You come out. And all that comes out. Speed up deconstruction. Come on, get rid of that. Right. You come out of there. To there. You're going to join him there. Then we're going to put a lift in. Not a flat. Can I extend you? Yeah, it is height 5, right. Just making sure of the height of that one. So you're gonna go there, and then I don't do that. Right, you go in there, then you that's gone in wrong. Connect. Then up. That's it. 3. That's it. It was just getting that. How to get it to lift up correctly. Right, you can be built. Oh, I have trouble clicking on them. As you lot back in production. We don't need that bit sticking out there. Right, now we'll take it from this end here. Right. Get rid of that one first. Get rid of that. I was supposed to be getting all the others done. I don't think we're going to be getting all that done. Right, U-shaped conveyor. We'll pause it while it's so it's. We happen to have a nice handy one. I want to reverse your flow. Cut you. And then you should go in there. And you go in there. Right, get you two built now. Even though you're not running. Right. That's them done, so we don't need these pipes here. This is all going to come out here. What I want to do is quick remove. Don't want to lose the products. Okay, I'll lose that little bit there. Right, you are all coming out. The whole lot will be coming out, but let's just do it one stage at a time. Even they'll be coming out. Don't know if anybody's ever noticed how I have trouble hitting these keys for some reason. Right, we'll let him run whatever he's got left in there. Right, now we want our friends here, and I'm just going to copy it. Don't take a minute to move him. Are you going to fit in there now? Yes, you will. But I need to take this grain out. Get rid of all that. Right. Now you know why I used copy, not cut. And if I have to put more in, we will sort that out later. Right, he's going to go in there. Do you know one of those balancers? We should have left it at level 2. Yeah, we've done them wrong. You're gonna come 3 away. And I just want to check the recipes, what I've got on these. Yeah, it's the right recipe. Right, so that's that. We need... Do you know what? I know I've just built them. Yeah, I know I just built them, but we're gonna go level. Do I need... Just thinking we could lower them down here. No, we'll stick with this end, because I've got a feeling we'll be changing this again. Right, so I want a... Right, you're going to come to the top. Try that again. Put you on that one. Then you're going to go down. Up one. And I want the... I don't want... That's better. That's what I'm after. Alright, now you can come on. I've not. Okay. Take you out. Go straight up from there. Not the neatest, but if that was moved back, I could probably gone there. I'm not going to change that though. Right, I want lift again. Is that? And then down. Up one. You're gonna go there. You are gonna come out. You're gonna go to. Oh, you're giving me a bit of a problem there. Yeah, it's that other. It's that one that's causing it. Okay, it's going to be a bit messy at this end. I don't think... Why don't I just delete the whole lot? Try that again. I want you to come from there. Down to the bottom. Okay, do you want to go that way then? Go that way. What one? It works. There, into there. I do mean to say we're going to get enough of this stuff through. Water pipe. That is fairly straightforward. Right, so we can take that pipe out. You know, quick remove. Don't need that piece out. Come on, quick. Right, now we want a pipe. Keep it the same height. Okay, looks like he's gone down at 4. All the way to there. Alright, that's that done, and then we're going to feed... And we want to get rid of... Hang on, what have I got going out here now? Yeah, the... And... I'm gonna have... I'm just doing this so I'm gonna get this one Okay, I know what I know. What I think I know what I'm doing there. Get rid of them. I've got to loop them over each other, and I would have been better with. Cancel. Them on that one. These are not gonna. This length is not the final length. Right, let's get rid of them there. Right, so you feeding onto that line there, so you can come out. You can come out. One second, guys. Okay, back with you. Right, we've got to get them out. Want them out of the way quick. Come on. Be helpful if I had the game running. Right, so. Ooh, yeah, we've got. Right, I want you to go. What have I got there? How come it never clears them fast enough when you want them out of the way? Right, try that again. I want flat conveyor. I want you to go into that one. And this is why I was trying to get them. Yeah, I thought they might do that. Okay, we'll come back to that in a minute. These others. So I've got a Sawyer. Oh, that's oh no, he's being fed in from there. So what? You're being fed. Into there. So you just throw this piece here a minute. Down there. Down there. So he could go into there. And then we can get rid of that bit there of him. Get rid of that bit there of him. No, we can't. I know what I've done. I know what I've... Got this balancer. If that gets full, he's taking it. Cancel that bit. And we don't need that bit in. We'll leave it the way it was. Where are you coming from? What? Oh yeah, that's that. That animal feed's coming from the other one, so if this blocks up, he's blocked from the other end. This one here, that can come out. That's coming out. That's coming out. Okay, you going back in there. And then if this is getting overflowed from this end, that balancer will control it and send it to recycling. Now what I should do is redo all these. Right. These will come out to there. Up one. Hopefully. And then he should go. I've used the wrong one. I'll get it right in a minute. There. Up one. Might as well join him. And he should go underneath there. Up one. No, that's not gone in right. Up one. And he should go. That's not working, is it? Do you know what the quickest way would be? To take all that out. Take everything out there. Transport. U-shaped balancer. Back down to the bottom. Keep him at that height. Just put him there a minute. And he goes like that. So all I've got to do is not demolish, copy, paste, paste, paste. A lot of messing about for something that's simple. But till I get my design techniques going. Oops. And then all we're going to do is connect him into there. Demolish that little piece there because I'll be wondering what it is. And then we get all that made. And that bit. And that bit. And there's no guarantee we're going to get enough out of there, but that is working. It's not colliding with that one. I'm just making sure everything's coming through. Yeah. Yeah. And the last one. And the last one, yes. Right. Our chicken feed is piling up. Yeah, I might have to well, it sets a stop from the other end if it does pile up. It's got its safeties built in. Right, next one. Let's have chickens. We just keep adding. So we've got to get corn going. There's corn and fruit. What are you making? You're making snacks. So let's do which line does corn and fruit? What have I got you set on? Right. So you're set on fruit. So let's. Where's my corn coming out? He's on that buffer there. Right, let's just do one field. I've got a feeling there's another fruit. What if we... No, he's a bit near that edge. I've got a feeling I want more potatoes as well. Right, you're upgraded. And you're upgraded again. And you are going to do corn. Let's get him upgraded. And of course we've got to wait for these crops to come through. I'm on maximum speed. How are we doing on here? Demand does vary on that. Well, but while that's been done, we've got that. You're not getting enough product. Right, so I've got to put another one of these in. Hold shift. Quick paste. There we go. What we are on at research. Ship engines, which is 73. We'll be doing weapons next. Is it just ship engines? No. No ship armour. Crop Ute Group 1. Tree growth, rainwater, settlement, water use. Okay. I'll take a few minutes for it to kick in. I know these are offline at the minute. This tells me I need more of these in. Hopefully, yeah, we're getting a... Upgrade you. I've noticed that was a high speed, so that might as well be. And we'll upgrade you. Yeah, we're gonna definitely need another one. Okay, we definitely need another one of these. I have to watch that computer power, and we might just do that as well. And if you have to put another one in, I will put him in and adjust him. Adjust these lines here. We'll let that run for a bit. Everybody else should be keeping up. Even though we haven't upgraded these yet. Yeah, he's got to build up there. He's got to build up there. Build up there. Right, back onto our fruit. He should have built that one. Corn, and I wanted fruit. Now we just got to wait for them to come through. While we're waiting, let's fertilizer 2 we've got. Fertilizer 1. It's fertilizer 2 we need. What's up with you? Ah. You little... Right there. I should start... Yeah, he's working. That'll give us a little bit more... Plenty of ammonia for a change. Everything else... Right, we're just waiting for the fruit now. So, we've got the fruit. Let's get that built. Otherwise, we will be waiting and having traffic jams. And that is the hour. Get that built. You're going to take... Well, we've got a bin for the corn, but the corn's going to go into there for snacks. We've got to get the snacks built into the... into the colony. You won't be able to produce snacks. We'll hold it there. We'll wait to get corn and we'll wait to get fruit. And he's being fed into this one. You are being fed into this one, which we're not worried about. How? Right, we've got grain coming in. That is building up. Just going to pause it a minute now, because I don't want him going away while I'm looking at this. So that is... Well, I won't have really had time to kick in. 29 months of food. I think we can... increase it by 10 to 20%. I did knock... I don't know if you just noticed it then. You could come up. Where was it? Quarantine. I knocked that off because it was playing havoc with all our production, and we need housing, and we're going to need a lot more. We're going to need got 5,000 in. We need to upgrade. I'm gonna have to check my water supply as well. We're gonna need at least 500 population for the other. Right, what were we looking at then? Chickens. Yeah, we're not getting any sausage piling up. So let me just check on that again. Eggs. Eggs are nearly there. Meat needs to come up. No, they don't have actually chicken. Sausage. Are we meat trimming's not enough. Now, I have got this on low meat trimmings. We could always put another one in because there is another recipe for meat trimmings, which we might... What does They need chicken carcass. We'll look at that next episode. Well, I think we're going to be playing around with food for a while. That is coming up, so I think I can put three more in. Of course, it's buying the chickens for him. I'm trying to get the water pipe as well. Ooh. That is close. And I think we can get rid of that. Why has he got 10 trucks? Probably because at the time we had a load of trucks. Click the Unity 2. Right, you get in there. Right, so I've got to... Well, I've just gone out of line. So you... You feed onto that one. You... I can see what I've done there. Yeah, I've gone slightly out of alignment with my placement. Right, you... Try you again. You get built there. You get moved. You're going to connect. Into that one. You are going to connect into that one. Bit messy. That was part of my fault being out of alignment. Not demolish. Not demolish. Build. There's no chickens in it yet, so no need to worry. Build. Water. Yeah, I've got a mess. Let's do the water first. You're going to connect into that one. And from that to that, I might have to increase that water capacity. You're going to feed into there. Very messy. I will tidy it up later on. Because I've got a feeling we'll be moving more stuff around. And is that there? Food, chicken feed is going up. So we can go onto the world market. Trade and buy a load of chickens. Try again later. Right, how's that filled us up? Nearly filled that one. I've got these two to fill up. Well, we could actually which farm has it put them in though? Ah, so if we went We could relocate them. Let's put 42 in there, and you relocate. He's probably putting them back in these. Yeah. 50. Well, they have got some in every farm. We'll let them breed up. That'll take the feed down, which we'll have to keep an eye on. One final check on this. Bread is okay. Tofu is now building up. Going down, building up. It's there-ish. Vegetables, I don't know why they've dropped. Probably because I've taken a load of stuff out, and sausages are getting there. I will look at some of these balances off, like how they're doing on that. Getting that slope in. Do I have to... move that for him? I'll sort that out. As long as I get a nice slope there to take these down and fetch them round and get rid of this mess here. That little bit of noise then. Yeah, we're getting that slope so I can get them in. I'll sort this fruit and veg offline. I don't know if we're getting any through yet. Yeah, we are getting big breaks on that vegetables. It's just balancing it up. Just balancing. Yeah, that was full. And what is the blockage here? Corn. Right, so we've got to remove them. Now that corn should have been coming down this line here. Ah. What have we done? You... Okay. Corn there. That should have been connected. Had corn there. He is in the wrong place there. I'll get that sorted out, guys. What's that one doing? Salt. Salt is coming in. Salt is coming in a different line. No, that's sugar. This is salt. Well, what we could do, leave that at corn there, and put another one no, that's not going to work. I'll get this sorted out offline. It's going to be cancel. Cancel and cancel. Because if I'm going to interfere with that salt, the salt's being delivered there, so he could get it in easy. I was going to shoot the line over for the corn, but it won't work. I'll have to come out, take that out, put it on here, fetch him this way, fetch him back over. I will get that sorted out offline, guys. I will see you next time. Good job we just spotted that then. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time, and bye for now. And there's probably bits we've been doing I've missed. I'll see you next time.